Hi everybody, welcome back to Dariush's Duels Academy. Today I am on the camera and Justice over there is...
Hey, it's your boys from Great Dariusha's Duels Academy.
Dariush's Duels Academy, right? No, great.
Yeah, true, we aren't that great. But
Damn right.
out of all seriousness, we are going to do after years of anticipation, I think we said this in the last video, that we were going to hopefully do a Nubatama deck profile,
years.
but...
to be fair, the latest video was, as of time of recording, it just came out today, was the OTT trial deck review. Okay. I finally uploaded that son of a gun.
But I told you this I told you viewers in the last booster opening that I would... It
also reminds me, I gotta do something
that I would make a deck from the Nubatamas.
Okay,
if you're just watching us now, we talk about deck profiles. We
talk about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So
how to play. Pretty soon, hopefully, we could do almost like a restricted list, even though there really isn't a restricted list for Cardfight Vanguard. But
there is, but it's for premium standard, and nobody here plays that.
Yeah, pretty much. So, without further ado, let's get on with it, as Monty Python says. All right, so you got yourselves 1, 2, 3, 6 protect markers. You really don't need that much because when you play this deck, you really don't get out that many gift markers to begin with. So that's that. You have your starter Vanguard, Stealth Dragon Magatsu Wind, which the effect is like...
You don't have to read the effects. It's every single starting Vanguard in the game.
That you should use.
Every good starting Vanguard is draw a card. Draw a card.
So you have that. You have your 4 heals.
You don't have to leave the deck there. You can pick it up.
You have your 4 heals. Your
crits.
8 crits.
Oh my god. You're bugging me already. I know you're doing this.
And your 4 draws. Since this is not a... As I said, XL, since this is a Protect, not an XL, there are no front triggers. So that's your grade 0s. And now on to your grade 1s. To start off, we have Stealth Dragon Krajuju, wow, I butchered that. Toga Juji, which is only for the special fight packs when you do tournaments at your local card office.
Yes, they have them in its card shop. Who has a card office?
Card office, card shops, card buildings. Here we go. But yeah, pretty much your effect is when your grade 3 attacks, you counterblast 1 and retire this unit, and your opponent cannot call perfect guards or protect markers.
It's Sentinels.
Until the end of the battle.
It's Sentinels.
Sentinels in general. So, that's that.
Does it say Sentinels on there?
Yeah, Sentinels in general. So, and then...
Yeah.
I'm running 4 Tempest Stealth Rogue Fukis, which the effect is, if your opponent's rear guard was returned to... If you or your opponent's rear guard was returned to their hand during this turn, this gets a +6 power for... some pretty good hits of 14 when done correctly. Then we are running, Stealth Rogue of the Night, Sukura Fubuki, that's a mouthful, which the effect is, when placed, if you have 3 or more units, discard a card from your hand, and this unit gets +3k power until the end of turn, and if there is 1 or less cards in your wonderful damage zone, you get to countercharge, which, if you watched our first video, is flipping up or flipping down a damage, but in countercharging, you flipping a card face up. You don't have to
explain it.
So there's that.
I'm sorry for the shaking, folks. This is uncomfortable for my arms.
And then your final set of grade 1s is Stealth Dragon Magatsu Breath, which has 2 effects.
It has a stinky breath for 1.
First effect is when placed, if you have a Vanguard with Magatsu in its card name. This unit gets plus 3k power until the end of the turn. And at the end of the battle, if it attacked or boosted, you soul blast 1 and discard a card from your hand and return all of your rear guards in the same column as this unit to your hand. So there's that. That's your grade 1s. Now on to the grade 2s. We got Stealth Dragon Dan Breach, the only normal English card. And I'm running 3 of these because that's how I felt instead of 4.
If only that was a damn breach. That would have been funny.
Well,
it's a damn breach!
On the Wiki fandom, which me and my partner here follow very closely, as well as other peers, it was actually named Damn Breach until they came out with the official translation. So we are semi-sad about it, but can't complain overall.
Damn English people with your bad translations. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is worse, so I can't complain.
But that's a different card game altogether. So
Which our first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video should be out by the time this is out.
Check it out. Anyway, back to
Please don't. It's a bad deck profile. I can guarantee it. Anyway, back to the damn breach.
Yes, Dan Breach. If its effect is continuous, hence the CONT. If you or your opponent's rear guard was returned to their hand during this turn, this gets a plus 6k power. So you can pull off some pretty good combos with that one and the one that's...
Can you see the theme of his deck yet? I can't.
Very combo-licious.
Too combo-licious.
Next, we got Self-Rogue of 1,000 Blades, Oboro Zakura, which this one I'm running 4 of. And its effect is, when placed, if you have 3 or more units, you counterblast 1, and this gets plus 6. A lot of 6k powered effects.
Lots of 666.
Haha. Hence the fiends and all that.
Demons.
Rogues and fiends and all that fun stuff.
It literally says demons.
Yes, demons. And if there are 1 or less cards in your damage zone, you soul charge, which means putting a top card from your deck into your Vanguard soul.
Which is below the Vanguard.
Yes.
If you want. Since apparently we're explaining rules as we do deck lists after how many videos on this channel of deck lists?
Well, if...
We don't have to. We really don't.
It helps if people are just now.
It also makes the video long and no one wants to watch a long video. If you want to learn more about the card game, watch our first video in the Vanguard playlist. It literally tells you how to play the game. Any new mechanics come out, we will add a video to that explaining them.
Yes.
What's next?
Lastly, we have Stealth Dragon Magatsu Gale. A lot of Magatsus.
It's a Magatsu deck. If you don't have a lot of Magatsus, you're playing it wrong.
Okay, so we have a Vanguard / Rearguard effect and
plus, you really don't have to read it since I'm making sure the camera can read it.
Singular Rearguard effect. The Vanguard and Rearguard effect for the first one is when placed, you counterblast 1 and soul blast 1. Draw a card, and this unit gets, you guessed it, 6k power until the end of the turn.
Is he? He's ugly.
At the end of the battle, it attacked. You put this into your soul, not literally, but under your Vanguard, and return 1 of your rear guards to your hand. So that is our grade 2. And now, the grade 3s.
You got them all.
I am running 1 Stealth Beats Koku Shigaratsu. Hey, I actually got it. And that is a pretty heavy hitter when done right. It's a before battle effect, hence the word act, and it has a Vanguard / Rearguard effect. You Soul Blast 3 and discard 2 Sentinels from your hand. And this unit gets plus 15k until the end of the turn. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, return all of your opponent's rear guards to the hand, and if 1 or more rear guards were returned, your opponent chooses 5 cards from his or her hand and discards them. Next is Stealth Dragon Voidmaster, another nice English-speaking card. And
what am I focus on? Damn it.
And I run 4 of these. And the effect is the first effect, which is a Vanguard Rearguard auto. When placed until the end of the turn, your opponent cannot intercept, and this unit gets plus 3k power. Its second Vanguard Rearguard effect is at the end of the battle it attacked, you counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards, and return it to their hand. And lastly, the card that forms this, that is centered around this deck, is the Covert Demonic Dragon Magatu Storm. I run 2 VRs and 2 SVRs because why not? If you wanted to be more budgeted, it would be the Voidmaster and another grade 3 that I do not run in this deck. And it has 2 effects. Both of them are Vanguard. One of them is the first one, which is an auto. When it is attacked by your opponent's Vanguard, you counterblast 1 and retire 2 of your rearguards, and this pretty much gives it its own Sentinel.
But only when your opponent's Vanguard attacks.
Yes.
Which, now that I know about that, I know how to counteract it.
Mm-hmm. And when your rearguard is, the second one is once per turn. And when your rearguard is returned to your hand during your turn, you Soul Blast 1, grade 3, and draw a card. Then call call 3 cards from your hand to rearguard, and they get plus 5k power until the end of the turn. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching.
Alright, before we close, I want to say this. How many grade 3s, how many grade 2s, how many grade 1s, how many grade 0s? Ratio.
So grade 3s,
you got 9.
9 grade 3s.
He has 9 grade 3s, 11 grade 2s, 13 grade 1s, and then the normal 17 grade 0s. Because
for a total of 50 cards.
Yep. Weird ratios on my behalf, but then again, I'm used to building decks differently.
Yeah. So pretty much the 17, 15, 11. That's your usual ratio if you wanted to build a star deck. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment. Complain.
Comment down below. I do read them all, and I think they're funny. And if you have anything wrong with his deck, say so. I will let him know and tell him to fix it, and he won't do anything about it. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
So comments, complaints, concerns, questions. Have fun with the comments below.
But keep it PG-13, guys. Holy fuck.
Yes. So until next time, see you on the flip side.
Bye.